Hi there, I'd love to show you a magic trick just using a sheet of paper and a piece of rope. It could be a tie, it could be a scarf, but I'm using a piece of rope. What you have to do first of all is turn the paper into a cylinder like this. There we are, a cylinder. Actually, just thinking about it, it'd be much nicer if it was decorated. So, before I put it into a cylinder, I draw a line like that, and then I decorate this small section, not this section, but this section. Okay, so let's do some decorating, do some swirls. Do some swirls. I'll go to the camera so you can see them all right. If you can see those swirls on there. There we go. Now I roll it with this on the outside, like so. Oh, that's much better. I just hold this to the camera. You will see the swirls on the outside. Decorated much better. Now, to make sure it stays in the cylinder, I use a bit of tape, run along the seam. So it's the shape of a magic wand, really. Now, before I show you the main trick, I'd like to show you a little thing you can do at home. Take your cylinder, hold it in either your right hand or your left hand. If you hold it in your right hand, put the cylinder over your right eye. If you hold it in the left hand, put the cylinder over your left eye. I'm using my right hand, so I shall place it over my right eye. I keep both eyes open. So I am looking through the cylinder with my right eye. My left eye is looking to the room. I'm now going to put my hand flat like this and put it halfway down the cylinder like this. I keep both eyes open. Now, if you do this, you may very well find that it looks like you have a hole in your hand. Okay? Doesn't work for everybody, so don't worry if it doesn't work. Move your hand backwards and forwards. The hole seems to get larger and smaller. So it's an illusion. It's all to do with the way our eyes work. Now, if you get a friend to very gently put their finger through the end of the cylinder whilst you're doing this, it will look like they're putting a finger through the hole in your hand. Or if you ask them to very gently put their eye at the other end of the cylinder, keep your hand there, it would look like there's an eye in the middle of your hand. It's a fabulous trick for Halloween to share with your friends. So there's the cylinder made, and the piece of rope. Actually, I've got a trick I could do with this before I show you the main trick. There's the piece of rope. I'm going to lay it on the table, like so. Then I say to my audience, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I can tie a knot in a piece of rope without letting go of the ends. They might say, oh no you can't. You can say, oh yes you can. Oh no you can't. Oh yes you can. Pantomime style. After you get bored with that, then do the trick. You fold your arms like this. You have to do a proper fold where you've knotted your arms. Pick up one end with one hand. Pick up the other end with the other hand. Then slowly unfold your arms and you've tied a knot without letting go of the ends. So that's a trick you can do with the rope, and there's a trick you can do with the cylinder. This is the trick you can do with both of them together. I'll make up a simple story. You can make up your own story for this. I'm going to pretend that this piece of rope is a snake, and I'm going to pretend that this cylinder is a log in the forest. So, place the log in the forest, like so. Place the snake on the forest floor, and place the log, so the snake is underneath the log. The snake ties himself around the log. He puts his head through the end of the log, like so, followed by the knot in his tummy that you've just tied. Okay, you can see it's coming out of this end now. A little bit of magic, and the knot disappears. Now, there's another way of doing this. It seems the same. Just tie it like so. So you've shown a really cool magic trick where the knot disappears. You tie the snake around the log, push his nose through like this, followed by the knot in his tummy. A little bit of magic, and the knot does not disappear. So sometimes it disappears and sometimes it doesn't. This is how the trick is done. So the snake and the log tie a knot. I just need to show you the knot very carefully. I'll just bring it right up to the camera. Now you can see there's the knot, and I've chose, if I want to put this end through the cylinder, if you look at this end, it comes out of the knot on this side. So if I put it through this side of the cylinder, it will untie the knot. If I put it to this side of the cylinder, it will tie the knot. So let me show you. So I'm choosing this end. It's coming out of the knot on this side, just there. So I push it through here. Okay. Now, when I get the knot to the end, I have to hold it between my fingers because it's actually untied. So it would come undone. So I have to hold it like that so it looks like a knot, even though it's actually untied. Push it inside like so. The walls of the cylinder actually hold the knot in position. I do a bit of magic, and then my little finger here just holds the rope like that. And I start to pull the snake's head. I can feel the knots come undone. I let go with that finger, and the knot is not there anymore. So you can show this to your family at home, and they'll be very impressed. Then you can challenge them to have a go. So you tie the knot for them, and then say this is the end we're going to put through. It comes out on this side, so you would normally push it through there. But you want them to get it wrong. So you want them to push it through this end, which ties the knot. So hold it like this, and they'll take it off you like this with their hands. So there's the snake, there's the log, those are the two wrong ends. Okay. So they won't push up this end because gravity would make it fall. They would automatically do this. So they've now placed the snake's head through the wrong end of the cylinder. So now it is tied into a horrible knot. There's no way that knot will come undone. A little bit of magic. And when your family does it, the knot stays. But you know the secret. When you do it, the knot disappears. Have fun. Practice a few times before you do this with your adults at home. And if you really enjoy doing it and want to come on to next week's show and show me the trick, that'd be great. Thank you. Bye-bye.